Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the 100% Guide for LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. Today we're going to be tackling the second chapter. However, this is technically the third level since there was a prologue prior to chapter number 1. So this is overall the third episode for the 100% Guide. Hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if you do, consider dropping a like. That would be very, very, very highly appreciated. And with that being said, of course, today we're headed to the next level, or chapter number 2, as I mentioned before, which I think is called Escaping... I think it's called Escaping the Finalizer, something along those lines. Yeah, Escape from the Finalizer. That's what it's called. So, as you can see, we obviously need to track down the red power brick. We need to track down enough studs to go ahead and be able to get true Jedi ranking. And then on top of all that, we still need to get 10 Minikits collected as well. So we're going to go to free play, of course, since we want to have access to any and all characters to use. And it looks like the areas are summarized as follows. The red power brick and 3 Minikits are found in area number 1. Area number 2 offers us 3 more Minikits. And then the final area has the final 4 Minikits available. So let's do this. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dive on into the next level. I'm so hopeful that this is going to be the level that we actually get. Let's see. I need to pick a vehicle here. I forgot. Since there is a flying section, let's use the slave one. That could be kind of cool, right? Boba Fett, represent. So, what was I going to say before? I'm really, really hopeful that the red power brick we earn in this level is actually going to be finally a multiplier. That would be amazing. Hopefully that will be the case. I'm really, really, really hopeful that that's what turns out to be. But we'll see. I mean, it really depends on how things go and whether or not we get lucky. So here we go. Let's do this chapter. Or not lucky, if we're lucky in terms of this being a multiplier. All right. Nonetheless, chapter number 2, Escape from the Finalizer. During a mission on Jakku to recover vital data to aid the Resistance, Poe Dameron is captured by Kylo Ren of the First Order, who will stop at nothing to prevent the Resistance from finding Luke Skywalker. While BB-8 flees with the data hidden safely inside him, Poe is transported to Ren's Star Destroyer, where it seems his fate is sealed. Well, that's where we come in, and, well, not just us, also FN2187, aka Finn, who's going to try to rescue him and get him off the Star Destroyer and away from the Star Destroyer, alive and well and safe. So that's kind of the priority here, and hopefully we can get through this thing alive and well, and obviously with all 100% of the items collected. We're going to be trying to discover things together, so I didn't like pre-plan knowing exactly what we need to do, so that it's nice and organic and authentic in that regard. So here we go. It's kind of interesting that it does skip the opening cutscene always, it seems like. What's happening? Why can't I fight this guy? Oh, okay. I guess I can. What is that? Why am I, like, slipping around here? Is it, like, because he's washed the floors so well? I wonder if that is what it is, actually. There is a thing right here that you're supposed to be able to use the Force on. Yet for some reason I'm unable to actually go there. Alright, that's kind of strange. I wonder if there's a way to, like, stop that from being such a slippery environment. I'm guessing not. But who knows? Oh, here we go. We can actually use the Force from all the way out here, so that's really nice, because then we can earn all of these studs. Again, obviously working towards true Jedi ranking, so I'm being very, very diligent as far as trying to get all these studs that we can possibly get. So we're going to be kind of smashing and bashing everything, which is our typical strategy. Let's see. What do we have here? Are those guys going to attack us? Nope. They seem to completely ignore the fact that there are 2 villainous forces over here. Uh-oh, here we go. Nice. Man, I love the combos that Vader has. So what is this all about? Ooh, is this a new area? Aha, it is! Well, would you look at that? That's pretty awesome. That guy didn't even react. He couldn't care less. We fought the guy right next to him, and he couldn't care less. All right. I guess it is what it is. Let's see. So there's something back here. Is this a camera or something? I don't even know. It looks like a camera, right? A camera stand and everything. All right, there we go. Is it operational now? I am not even certain. It looks like it's trying to, like, focus or zoom in on us. Okay, I'm a little bit confused as to what are we supposed to do with this thing. Okay, it just kind of moves around and just says, like, hello, how's it going? And that's not really, I don't know. It doesn't really give us anything. We didn't even get any studs. Whoa! Oh, there's another camera, actually. Hello. Is that J.J. Abrams and Kathleen Kennedy? It is. Wow, that's awesome. Look at that. Now we're going to film him and direct him. We're like, hey, all right, J.J., give us a big smile. Give us a nice big smile. Kathleen, keep on waving. And nice Star Wars shirt. I like it. I like it. I like it. And once again, nothing. Absolutely nothing from all of that. All right, let's try to get some studs collected at least. That would be nice. So we're just going to continuously smash all this stuff. We should be able to use... Whoa! A pretty epic ability right there from Veda onto these guys. What does this do? All right, we have Centered Delight. I mean, all this stuff like moves around, and that's wonderful. The main issue I'm having is that we're not really getting anything out of it, which is kind of the big problem here, right? So, I'm not really sure. Like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, never mind. It's the exact same thing again. I thought it was a different, like, angle that time. All right, I mean, we have all these things right here, but I'm not really sure whether or not we're supposed to use them in some way, or, like, I don't know. It feels like there really is supposed to be something that we do with these. Maybe we're supposed to use the Force instead of the Dark Force or something, you know? Maybe the dark side doesn't activate the cameras properly. They're like, listen, we only work with the light side. That's how it works. It's possible, I guess. I mean, let's give it a go, right? We might as well find out. That did absolutely nothing. It seems like this does absolutely nothing either. And to my recollection, it looks as though this camera does absolutely nothing as well. So I am very, very uncertain as to why that stuff just kind of moves around and doesn't actually do anything. Let's see what this is all about then. Maybe we could make this stuff work. I don't know. It might be possible. All right. We have some stuff around here, so at least stuff is happening. So in that regard, it's pretty cool that we have made things occur. And what is that tickling that guy? I think it is. All right. Look at that. So after tickling that little droid right there, wha-bam, we earn our very, very, very first mini kit. That is fantastic. What is that thing? Yikes. Okay. Ooh, mini kit number 2. Awesome. All right. 2 mini kits already collected. That is awesome sauce. So I have to be honest, though. Like, I'm so nervous about leaving this area because I feel like we need to do something with these. So, you know what, though? We can't just stick around here forever. So we got to get a move on. Let's carry on. We'll continue exploring the level. And hopefully there was nothing that we were supposed to do there. If there was, we're obviously going to come back around and get whatever that item is. Maybe that's a red power brick. Maybe that's another mini kit. I'm not certain. All I remember is that there are 3 mini kits to collect in this area overall, along with also 3 mini kits and the red power brick to collect in this area. So that's kind of what we're going to be going for. As far as whether or not we'll be successful with it, that's just going to kind of be an element of time. So hopefully we didn't miss anything, but we'll see. All right, so right now we're going to just head down here. I'm going to try to smash up all this stuff so that, again, we're earning a bunch of studs as a result of that, because we're already doing really, really well in our stud count, considering we've barely played. And, oh, look at that! We need to destroy 4 of those little droids. All right, got it. So, we need to be on the lookout for those little guys, don't we? Can I even fight these guys? Come on, BB-8! Take them down! Boom! Got him. Got him. I don't know if we can actually, like, defeat these guys. Come on, Rey! Use the lightsaber. Nope, we cannot. I don't think we can. Alright, so let's head down here then, and we need to give this thing a push. Push that all the way down, probably, right? Seems like it. At least for now. Then head over here. Wait, can I even sneak through there? I cannot. Now, what about this thing? What does this do? We need to use the Force on that. Alright, there we go. So hopefully that's something that will help us out here. Alright, I mean, it gave us some studs, which is nice. I don't really know, though, like, what can I do now? Can I push this further? Oh, okay, there we go. Good. Ooh, I was concerned because I thought I didn't do this correctly. Alright, here we go. Look at that! The twins are pushing the next piece on over, which will most likely assemble itself into a bridge, it looks like. So, let's see. Again, I'm keeping my eyes open for the, what is it called? For the droid, the little bot, the little robot that we saw before. So, We gotta destroy 3 more of those guys in order to actually proceed. So that's going to be something that we're obviously very much being attentive about, because it's probably going to give us either a Minikit or red power brick as a result. Ooh, speaking of red power brick, I see it right there. Okay, so it's got to be the Minikit then. It has to be the Minikit that you get as a result of this. All right, so let's use this. I wonder if we can actually destroy that stuff. Did we just control both things at once? I think we did. That's kind of weird. There we go. I mean, did we earn more? Ooh, here's another robot, by the way. So that was robot number 2 of 4. Not too shabby. Pretty good momentum we have going on right now. Let's use Lando right here to go on ahead and get this done. Come on! We got to bring this thing down. Excellent. And then we got to give this thing a nice little push across the way. There we are. And now I should be able to jump across. Let me use the grappling hook ability once more to get this down. I mean, typically speaking, we need this droid right here to help us out, so... Because I remember doing that when we played the first time around, so we're going to do that in a moment here. But first, I want to obviously get some more studs collected and such, because I think that's pretty important. Let's smash this thing open. Can we even do that? Huh, alright. Let's use this first for a little bit of extra studdage added to our collection. Very nice. All right, so we're already at over 40,000 studs. So this is definitely going to be one of those levels that requires a lot of studs to actually get the true Jedi ranking. So I am certain of that. Here we go. Time to wake up the little droid. Let's go, dude. Wake up. Buttercup. It's time to join the team, my friend. Hello, buddy. How's it going? Yep, we need your help, actually, to deal with some droids. R3PO is here. Why, hello, R3PO. Go ahead and run your way across, just like so. And then we need him to operate this little machinery back here. So here we are. Let's take care of this thing. And we just need to remember the order in which the images appeared. And luckily, they appeared in chronological order, so that's easy. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Awesome, we got a bunch of studs again, and now these little repair bots, or droids, are going to take care of this vehicle and get it out of here, right? Let's go. Come on, send it flying. We don't need this thing here. All right, and we still have to find, what, two more droids, right? I think 2 more little robots we have, right? Oh, man, hopefully we can find them. Hopefully we didn't miss one already. There's one. There's one in that room, actually. All right, good. So that's the 3rd one, which means we only need to find one other one. We know where the 3rd guy is. We need to find just the 4th one at this point. Come on. Let's go. Fight us. Fantastic. Now, let's see. So there's a few different assemblies over here. Can we destroy this? Oh, nice. Yes, we can. Very nice. I wish I kind of destroyed that faster so we would get a higher stud multiplier, but not bad. So let's see. How do we... No, that's not what I want. I want to build that. There we go. No, come on. No, I don't want to build it. There we go. That's what I want to build. I want to build the bridge so we can get across to that red power brick and finally collect it. Ooh, awesome. All right, so we got the red power brick, which is fantastic. It seems like they're not particularly too difficult to find, which is really cool. So we don't have to like worry about them being a difficult item to locate. So that's really nice. Let's see, what do we have here? So this is our way up, which is nice and all, but I don't know if we can do anything up here yet. I don't recall whether or not we were able to do so right away. Do we need to do something in order to... Oh, I think we need to pull this thing down, probably. How do we jump up there? Can you not jump up? There we go. Hold on to that. Fantastic. There we go. All right, so now there is an exposed area onto which I think we're supposed to reattach this multi-build. Most likely as this item now. Here we go. Let's give that a little prompt. And hopefully that grapple hooks onto that little spot right up there. Oh, still haven't seen the 4th droid, by the way. So that's still something we need to find. That is a very important something, actually, because that's the way that we're going to get the 3rd Minikit in this area, which is what we need, which, by the way, then confirms to me that we didn't miss anything at the early get-go, so I'm really glad that that's the case. So far, we're doing really well. We have everything completed to 100% completion, or just as much as it should be. All right, so let's take out that 4th droid. It's very important. Get away from me. I got to take out the droid. There we go. All right, excellent. I wanted to be very, very certain that we take that little guy out so that we do not have to worry about that any longer. Now let's just smash and bash all this stuff for additional studs, because why not? I wonder, can we actually... Oh, yes, we can. We can destroy these things that are actually hanging up on the wall. I kind of wish we would have done that earlier, because now that I think about it, I remember that there were multiples of those. Can we make that thing stop going... Meh, meh? There we go. There you go. So if the alarm annoys you, you could get rid of it, actually, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty fantastic. All right, so let's see. We need to go ahead and actually make this thing operational. So let's go ahead and do exactly that. We need to select the pilot attire here. And there we are. All right, fantastic. So hopefully we now gain access to the next area, right? There we go. TIE fighters have been released from their little assembly cages, I guess. So now we can steal one of those TIE fighters and get off the Star Destroyer. That's the purpose, obviously. Typically, in the storyline, this was when, if you don't recall, Finn and Poe Dameron were trying to escape. So that's where we currently stand. Let's see this combo, actually. Really? Was that really his combo? Hello. Where'd he go? All right. I guess he's going to fight someone else. We're just going to head through here, if we can. I guess we can't. Huh. That's a little odd. I thought we were able to just continue through there. Do I need to defeat that guy in order to continue? It's possible. It's just a little yeah, now the door opened. All right. That's so strange. Why did he jump down then? That's so weird. He should have just stuck around and then let us fight him. But he just ran away, so I had to actually chase him down. All right, here we go. Let's proceed down here and hope that the final droid is somewhere around here. I haven't forgotten about you, little... There he is! I just saw him. I just saw him. I just saw the little droid. There he is. There he is. All right, so we need to get that guy, and that's the 4th droid. Wait, do we need to get him in the blaster battle, actually? I don't know. I guess we'll find out here in a moment. Ouch! All right, we need somebody who has an actual weapon. Come on. Wait, can I hit that little guy yet? Let's see. I'd rather play maybe like as Captain Phasma. We don't have her available, unfortunately. I'm trying to hit that little guy, but it's really, 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 really tough. Yes, got him! Ooh, okay, that's it. Now I'm happy. We have everything that we needed to clear out, all cleared out, which is pretty fantastic. Here we go. Now we go to work, and we deal a whole bunch of damage, thanks to, of course, our super ability, which is pretty fantastic. Let's see. I'm going to push up here just to scout. Oh, here we go. I see you. Trying to hide away behind the metal boxes. I didn't even see that guy for a moment. Come on, can I not hit him from here? That should be hitting him. That looks like it should be hitting him. All right, let me just hit this first. Then the stuff back there. And then maybe from this angle I could actually hit him. Come on, seriously, dude? Look, that should totally be hitting him. How am I supposed to do this? Maybe I'm supposed to go all the way to the other edge? That's possible, actually. Let's see. Aha. All right, so that's what you're supposed to do. To get this guy. He's in cover, so we can't actually battle him. All right, can we push up? No, we cannot. We have more enemy forces incoming. Ooh, we are going to push up, though, so that's kind of interesting. Let's see. I think we should be able to get rid of this thing right away, which then will probably shut down the power shield, right? Awesome. Don't have to worry about you anymore. Oh, it didn't just shut down the power shield. It actually shut down the entire operation, so that's pretty nice. There we go. And let's continue the momentum here. Ooh, some more studs collected just by destroying that little crane thing. So that's quite cool. Come here. Man, this guy's like dodging everything. That was impressive. Come on, look up. Gotcha. We're trying to also get a gold medal, obviously, because if we get a gold medal, we'll get more studs that way. So that's another thing that we're keeping in mind here. There we go. And defeat that enemy. And I think we're good to go. All right. Let's go. Push up. Push up for the next position. Oh my googly moogly. All right, we got to get rid of that thing. I don't know if we have anybody who has... Whoa, that is actually cool. I didn't know that you could use Vader in the blaster battles with just a force push. Oh, that's actually pretty awesome. All right, that's pretty fantastic. Let's see. Could we hit that target from here? I don't think we can, so we're going to need to move our position over over to this side, and then aim for that. Boom. Get rid of it, and set up, more importantly, another spot that we can interact with. So let's just push up here. I think Lando should be able to use this. No, he cannot. Ooh, wait. Ray can? Let's see. Here we go. Gotta identify a weak spot. There we go. Got it. Oh, yeah. There's a weak spot on each side of this blaster cannon thing. So now that we have one identified, let's switch into someone who can actually deal damage to it. There we go. All right. That gets rid of that thing. Now we just have to do the same thing over on the other end. And that should be pretty simple. Here we go. Let's just scan that on in again. Got it. And then we gotta... Well, actually, we could just stick with Ray, because she also has a blaster, doesn't she? There we go. Got it. Nope, not quite. There we go. All right. See ya. And now let's push up to the TIE Fighter and get out of here. That's our next goal here. Ooh, the next section is actually a flying section, isn't it? I forgot about that. So when we get into the flying section side of things, we're going to need to be very, 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 very careful about missing any minikits there, because I bet you there's at least one minikit to collect there. In fact, weren't there 3? I think that it said section number 2 had 3 minikits to collect, so yeah. Oh, I hope there isn't one here, because that would really stink if I actually missed something already. That would be really, 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 really bad. So we're trying to destroy all the other TIE Fighter pilots, or TIE Fighters, I should say, so that they cannot chase us down. That's kind of the main goal behind what we're doing there. Oh, wow. I just realized we have a pretty good stud count already, don't we? And let's just destroy these other 4. Come on. There we are. All right, 75% cleared out and ready to get out of here. All right, let's get rid of these things. Come on. Awesome. And see ya. All right, we can exit. Exit stage left, right? Let's go. Woohoo. All right, we made it out. We made it out. It took us a while to get through the first area, but that's because I was very, very, very careful about not missing any minikits. I was very, like, nervous that we didn't mess something up because of those, like, cameras where we found, like, J.J. Abrams and stuff. So, luckily, we didn't miss anything, so we should be good, and we should be able to continue this momentum throughout. All right, so let's see. So we need to destroy these. Now, it is interesting, though, because when we just destroyed one of those, it just said, like, hey, it says 2 out of 30. So am I supposed to destroy 30 of them, actually? Actually, you know what? Now that I remembered something, I think, isn't there, like, a in-between area on the Star Destroyer? No! Okay, that was a terrible, terrible crash. Yep, sorry. Oh, yes, there it is. All right, so I want to check this area out, because I remember we did explore this area, but not very heavily at all. Ooh, there it is. There is something that we need to do. All right, for sure. We haven't done this race thing. Okie dokes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, really? How did that not activate? Please. Please get to this thing. Oh, no. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Oh, wow. That was terrible. All right. We need to rotate all the way around and attempt this thing again. Man, that's a very sharp turn you have to take. So I'm not going to boost on this. I'm just going to boost towards it, then not boost. There we go. All right, good. We should be fine. We should be absolutely fine for now. All right, good, good, good. The nice thing is that we're also getting a bunch of studs this way. Ooh, speaking of which, we just got a whole bunch of studs right there. That was awesome. And we earned a mini kit. Ooh, okay. That's very, very, very good. So, let's see. We need to destroy 30 of these turret things. It is kind of weird, though, because the main objective is to destroy them as well. So I'm really, really nervous to destroy more of them than we need to. Like, I'm not sure if that's right or not. We're going to rotate around and try to get all of them, because I think that we're supposed to destroy 30, so we're going to keep on going if we have the chance. I think we will, because this thing, I think, was supposed to be destroyed by, like, torpedo fire, so we're fine right now. We have 4 minikits. We need to find 2 more in this area, and before we do, we're not leaving this area, so whatever it takes, we're going to find them, right? Here we go. All right, let's see. So there were a few more probably down here that we missed. Yep, there's one. And we're good. All right, so let's go up above now. I don't even know if there are 30 up top here, though. That's my only concern, is like, I genuinely have no clue if there really are 30 of them to take out. Okay, there's number 13, 14. Again, I don't know. 30 seems like a little crazy. Are there really 30 of them throughout the entire area? There's number 15. So we're doing good there. Let's rotate around again. All right. Finding more enemy targets. Now we have to deal with a lot more TIE fighters as well, though. So that's pretty annoying. Ooh, ouch. Okay, there's a TIE fighter right on our tail. Okay, trying to get away from it. Yikes, it got us. Oh, man. I was really hopeful that it wouldn't. But unfortunately, it did. Ooh, there it is. I think that's the one that got us, actually. Come here. Oh, I think that's the Special Forces one, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, so that just said 1 out of 5. So that's probably the other Minikit. All right, so we need to find a Special Forces TIE Fighter, and then on top of that, we need to still find... Oh, man. This is really, really bad. Because there aren't 30 of these turrets left. All right, so I'm going to have to, A, be concerned about trying to take out 30 Special Forces TIE Fighters at this point, which seems like a crazy goal. There's one, like, right up ahead over there. I see it. It's the ones that have the little, like, pink torpedo thing. Come on! Get away from me. I'm trying to get it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait, there's actually 2 of them. Are you serious right now? No. Did they really both escape us? Oh, that is terrible. That is really, really, really bad. By the way, what happened to these? Like, where are the remaining ones of these? I feel like we should have got 30 of them, but I don't know. I'm not really seeing anything that could fire away at us at this point. Oh, there's another one, actually. Haven't taken that one out. Haven't taken this one out either. All right, so there really were a few more that we haven't hit. All right, I'm seeing a couple. There's number 2. No, 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 please. Where did it just fly? Where did it go? I wish I could, like... Ooh, 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 ooh. There it is. Got it. Number 3. There's one right behind me trying to get us, so I'm trying to dodge. I'm trying to do my best at getting away from it, but I don't think that's going to be possible, so I'm just going to kind of boost away from it for now. Here we go. There's another one of these that we haven't taken out. That is excellent. And I'm going to rotate around once more. And I am not seeing any Special Forces TIE Fighters. Are they, like, chasing me? Is this what's happening right here? Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, it was right there. This is so... Oh, 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 oh. Please. Yes, number 4. We just need one more. Just one more. Please stop chasing me. There it is. There it is. It's right there. Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, there's one right up there. Got it. Ooh, all right. So that's another Minikit gathered. Now, I'm going to fly through here and try to see if we missed anything inside here, because maybe we did. Maybe that's what we're supposed to locate. Like, I don't get it, because I genuinely do not see any more. Oh, is this another one? No, it isn't. This is so frustrating. Because I think we're supposed to get another one, obviously. Another Minikit, that's for sure. But I'm not seeing anything that is, like, firing away, like, the green lasers at us. I mean, there are green lasers for some reason being fired away at us. But it's not off the Star Destroyer, so I'm not really sure how we're supposed to do this. There's got to be 30 of those turrets, but where? We're missing, like, quite a few. That's the problem. It's not like there's, like, oh, there's a couple missing. There's a bunch missing. There's a ton of them missing. And the biggest issue is that if we even were to destroy this... Ooh, what's this? No, but that's just resupplies. We don't need that. We know that... I know how to defeat that thing. I'm trying to find more of those large sentry turrets that are trying to take us out. Oh, wait. Are there some on the bottom? There are some on the bottom. Here we go. Oh, I did not know that. Oh my goodness, I got so lucky that I actually checked down here. All right, so we need to destroy all 30 of these, and that will earn us, hopefully, the final mini kit that we need to earn in this area. So let me loop around. There we go. More but not just mini kits, sorry, more studs being collected here too. So that's really nice that when you spend the time to do this, you get a bunch of studs that way too. Yes, all right, that's it. Now we can go up above again, take down the final weapon here on the Star Destroyer, and make our way finally to the next area. Here we go. I'm just gonna boost towards this. There we go. Ooh, we got it. 3 check marks. Awesome. Absolutely well done there. Let's get out of there. Ooh, I love how the animation or the cutscene actually has whatever vehicle you choose. So that's really cool. They remade that with whatever vehicle was available there. So imagine if that really was the vehicle they escaped on, was Boba Fett's ship. That would have been crazy. That would have been a cool Easter egg. Uh-oh. Here we go. We're landing, or attempting to land. We're kind of much more free-falling at this point. All right. It's really nice, though, because you can earn a bunch of studs from these, what are they called? TIE fighter pilots, or TIE fighters, so that's quite nice. We do earn not many studs, but a decent amount, so that's pretty good. And then after this, once we fall down to Jakku, there's still one more section where we need to get the final, what, 3 minikits, right? I think we're at 7 minikits right now, plus the red power brick. So this is probably the longest level so far that we've played through. I mean, for sure. I mean, we're on, like, what, over 30 minutes already? And we're only 1 level in. I mean, 2 segments in from this 1 level. So it's going to take a while, for sure. This is a pretty lengthy part because we have flying sections, we have blaster battles, we had all these different things to worry about. So it took a little bit longer than I even wanted to necessarily. So I do apologize. But here we go. Proceeding to the final area where we'll be collecting minikits 8, 9, and 10, I think, right? Oh, wait, no. Because we got 3 and 3. So that's 6. So wait, so there are 4 minikits to get here, right? Because there were 3, 3, 4. I think that's how it was. I hope. Oh, man, now I think we might have missed a minikit on the blaster battle area. But we couldn't have. We, like, destroyed everything that there was. So I don't see how we could have missed anything, honestly. It's like you have to try to miss something at that point. We did so much work there. It was crazy. All right, here we go. Oh, please tell me that there was no minikit here. I don't remember. There might be a minikit right here, guys, so we have to be, like, super cautious. Oh, I am really nervous about this, because if there is a minikit here... Ooh, True Jedi ranking attained. I think it was 120,000 studs, by the way, as far as what you needed to get. Oh, look at that. It's a, I guess, a sand man, right? Or sand person? Something like that. Hit him with a combo. Come on. There we go. Yikes. Get out of here. Can we destroy that? I wonder in terms of getting studs for that. Nice. All right. So, by the way, I did want to go ahead and say I think it was about 120,000 studs that you need to earn on this level in order to get True Jedi ranking. So, for those of you that might be still wondering how that is done. What? What is he doing? Just taunting us? All right. Don't worry. We'll deal with you. We'll deal with you, all right? What is this? We got to force push this thing out of here. And boom. All right. Fantastic. And booyah. There we go. All right. Yeah, so there are 4 minikits, hopefully, to get here. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Let's see. Let's destroy this thing. And then there are multi-builds that we can assemble. So let's use this one first. Oh, man, I hope that we didn't need to use that multi-build for something else first. Because if we did, that's going to stink. Hopefully it's just this thing that will, like, scare it off. And then we get control over the Laga Beast. Because we need that thing to carry on. And continue onwards and forwards. And yes, I think that this is a Star Destroyer laying down here. I'm pretty sure. All right, let's use our scanning abilities. I'm guessing it has something to do with this panel. It looks quite obvious that that's where they want us to look. So let's take a peek over here. And then we need to take control over the Laga Beast in order to actually smash our way through this thing. So let's give that a nice little headbutt. Like so. That is fantastic. And next up, all we need is the assistance of one BB-8. Or many other droids that have this ability. to go ahead and give an electrical surcharge to that thing. All right, there we go. So things are looking pretty good. We have some momentum building up here, even though we just sent that thing into destruction, basically. All right, so let's see. Let's use Vader to get up here. Hello, guys. How's it going? This is Vader, and he's here to show you what it's like to be a sauce boss. Can we not jump up here? Yes, we can. Can Vader do this? No, he cannot. All right, we need Rey to help us out with this. Yikes. Careful. And once again, careful. All right, holding on to that button. And it seems to be powering up, I think, right? Okay, as long as we don't get electrocuted, we'll be fine. All right, good. So now it's BB-8's turn to go ahead and power this thing up again. So same thing as we just did a moment ago. Same exact mechanic. And open sesame. All righty-roo, here we go. So we have entered this area. Hello. Hello. Let's go. Look at that. BB-8 on a droid. It's droidception. Can we smash all this? Just verifying that there aren't any minikits, additional minikits to get here. I don't think this would be a minikit, so... Ooh, wow, a lot of studs, though, so that's really nice. Could go ahead and get all that collected. So let's head through here. And, all right away, we're greeted by something that can be used by the dark side. So we're going to go ahead and operate that. Man, this place is terrifying. But we're going to make our way through it, little by little. It's going to take some time, but we'll get through. So I think that this is all just for studs. Like, I think this stuff is, like, destructible, but only to get, like, a few studs. So if you're still low and you haven't gotten to True Jedi ranking, you could go ahead and use all of these little things for extra little bits of studs to add to your collection. So certainly take the time to do that. All right, so what is this? Let's check if this is also the same. Yep, just more studs, which is not a bad thing, of course. It's still nice, but... not something that we're too concerned about at this point, since we already have our stud count fully filled up, so we should be just fine in that regard. Let's go ahead and smash this up. Boom! Using the dark side and the force. Ooh, wait a minute. What is this all about? Is that just to, like, walk out there a little bit? Is that it? Because I was wondering maybe we're supposed to do something more unique there, but it doesn't seem like it. So we're going to just smash all this stuff and just continue to do so all the way throughout. Let's see, I do want to go ahead and pull that and then pull this. Just again, checking that it's not minikit related stuff over here, because it could be. So I'm just going to take the extra precautionary measure here to make sure it isn't. And once we know it is not, we can continue to work our way through. Now, what is up here, though? Because there's clearly something, right? Aha! It's a minikit! Alright, awesome. That is great. Fantastic. So that's our 8th minikit already collected. Very cool. Whoa, careful. I was going to say, let's drop down, but we almost dropped down a little bit too far. Just a wee little bit too far. Alright, so let's see. Do we need to build this into something? I think that's pretty clear. What is this thing? I still don't get what these are for. Like, we've built them so many times, but, like, I'm not really sure as to what they are supposed to do. Like, what's the purpose of these things? I'm not really sure. Alright, so let's see. We need Rey for this. Use the staff. And then probably leap our way up to the tippity top. Run across. Ooh, uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on! Play it cool. Play it cool. As cool can be. Yikes. Okay. We're good. We're good. Totally had that one under control. Kind of. Sort of. Somewhat. Let's just pretend that we did. Make ourselves feel cooler about the whole thing. Alright, BB-8, you're up. We need your help with this next little bit. How do we do this? Okay. Just rotate it on around. And then we gotta launch him up there. Why, hello. Lots of studs to be had up here, by the way. Whoops. Wait. Let's move around. I hope that these are not items that we're supposed to be collecting, because that would be very disappointing. Let's see. We'll get all that stuff, and we're going to go there in a moment. Look at that tic-tac-toe. Ooh. Let's use this, actually. Get away! Boom! Force push everything out of there. Like an absolute boss. So let's get this. See what's in here. Is there anything of use at all? Aha, it's a minikit. Awesome. All right, so that's our 9th minikit, which means that there's only one other minikit that we need to find. Somewhere around about here. Did we do that entire section, like up there? Because that does not seem very familiar to me. I don't recall doing any of that up there, so why don't we use the athletic capabilities of Ray and try to make our way up here. I mean, I just can't remember if we did this. I think that's what we end up doing later, so I'm not too concerned about that right now. What about this? Can we go back there? No, we cannot. Can we use the force on this, maybe? Possibly? I mean, it's pretty obvious that whatever is the minikit we're looking for, it's got to be somewhere around about here. I mean, it has to be, right? I'm not sure. Maybe it's, like, up there? I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I can't remember. Did we do this or did we not do this? I mean, we can take the risk and just check it out. And hopefully it isn't something that we have done yet. So let's try this out. We're going to slide underneath this. Then run across this whole thing. And then while we're up here, I mean, we can get across, which is excellent and great and all, but I don't know if this is where we get the minikit. I'm really, really, really not sure. I mean, we can go for it and hope for the best, I guess. Oh, wait! I just saw it. The minikit is up there. Okay, so how do we actually get up there? Maybe we need to build this? Wait. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, there's another assembly right here. BB-8, please. Please do this for us. Oh, please tell me that this is how we're supposed to get this minikit. Because at least we know we haven't missed it yet. Oh, yes, perfect. Ooh, we did it. All right, that's it. Collected all the minikits. That is awesome. Got the red power brick like an absolute sauce balls. Now, let's see. What do we do to actually continue? That's kind of the main thing. Nope, we've done this. Nope, we've done that. So let's build this side, I guess. And for this, we need the help of Ray. So just use this to actually rotate that on around. Right? And then I think we're supposed to assemble it into the other assembly over on the opposite end, probably, right? In order to power up this area. Most likely. I don't know. I think that's when the multi-build will now allow us to build something new. So at least that's what I'm hopeful of. Let's see. Can we build over on this side now? Yes, we can. Perfect. Maybe we could have done that right away. I'm not sure, but it didn't appear there right away, so that much I will say. Here we go. Open sesame and make our way through, finally. Ooh, that took a long, long time. It's like a 40-minute plus level that we just went through, but we finally got the job done. I believe that that was everything that we needed to do. We got the red power brick, nice little smiley face from BB-8. We got the 10 minikits collected, which is super duper awesome sauce. Very happy about that. And this means that obviously now chapter number 2 and level number 3 has been cleared out, and we are over and done with that particular adventure. So let's see the little post-credit scene here, or final cutscene, I should say, because it's not really a post-credit scene. And then we'll be able to proceed. Never go to the north. Oh wait, that's Game of Thrones. Oh, sad little BB-8. She's like, okay, you can stick around for a little bit, but then you got to get out. You got to peace out of here. She's got a little X-Wing hanging up there, which is pretty neat. And then, of course, you got the rusted up AT-AT, also known as the AT-AT. So that was pretty awesome. There we go. Escape from the Finalizer. Finally, no pun intended, is complete. Level complete. We're going to be earning 2 additional gold bricks. 1 for earning over 120,000 studs, which I think is what was necessary to get true Jedi ranking. That's what it seemed like. So there we go. Gold brick earned for that. The other gold brick we're going to get is, of course, for getting the 10 minikits collected. We got a red power brick, which is fantastic as well. We'll see what that is in a moment here. Let's see what the minikit will assemble itself into. All right. I don't have a guess yet. Probably Star Destroyer? Micro Star Destroyer? Yep, I think that's what it is. Microfighter Star Destroyer. We'll probably also unlock that as a vehicle, possibly. Let's see what it will say here. Let's see in just a moment. The Finalizer! Whoa, that's a cool name. And the Finalizer in Microfighter form as well. And then that is all. So let's exit from the level and see what the red power brick is that we just earned for completing chapter number 2. If it's a good one, we'll definitely purchase it. If it's one of the multipliers, which I'm hoping that's what it is, that is definitely going to be something that we will be adding to our collection right now immediately, because having multipliers are awesome, or is awesome. So let's give it a go. Here we go, ladies and gents. And it's the fast interact. Okay. Where are you, multipliers? We need to get the multipliers. It's getting a little frustrating. Hopefully we can find one sooner rather than later. As always, though, of course, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like. I hope to see you lovely, lovely folks here tomorrow for the next 100% guide. Check out the previous guides that I've already made for level number 1, also known as the prologue, and chapter number 1, which was Assault on Jakku, I believe was the name of it. All right, thanks all for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.